Good morning, everybody. It's Dr. Lisa. You know how I do in the morning. I always have my coffee. I cannot get started without a cup of coffee. And I remember there was a time when I was against drinking coffee, right? Until I wrote that dissertation. Once I wrote that dissertation, I had to start adding some coffee to get through it, right? Those of you who have written dissertations or wrote a thesis, you understand. You need a little pick-me-up doing those kind of papers. So I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that I was going to surprise you with another perfume review. So I do have that. I'm going to review one, but I also have another surprise. I have been buying my husband quite a few colognes, and I was minding my business this morning. Just minding my business, writing my blog for all of you, right? Today is coming out about teen girls and social media. We need to talk about it in relation to their self-esteem. Now, I'm focused on that. Here comes this very handsome man, right? My husband. And he goes, well, I smelled him. Because that's what he wanted me to do, right? And I just, See, even when I think about how he smells, it just takes my mind to a different place, right? So I said, that's the perfect feeling and segue into this cologne review. So I'm going to share with you a couple of the ones that I bought for him recently that he's been wearing. And I have one that I bought for myself. I have a couple more that are on the way, but let's start with the review for men. We gotta love our ladies, men. We gotta love our men. We gotta take care of them, right? Okay. So the first one I'm gonna share with you, Sauvage. Now, if you can remember from one of my other videos, I am not a fan of Sauvage for women. By the way, I don't get sponsorship for this. No money for it. I'm just doing it because I like it, because I get tired of talking about psychology. And I love to smell good. And I love it when my man smells good. So listen, Sauvage is a winner for men. This, when I first bought it for him, it took a minute to grow on me, only because when you smell it, ladies, it's very strong in the beginning. But when it settled, oh my God, it was a bottle of hormones. I jumped all over him when I smelled it. I did. And I kept smelling him, and I was like, sweetie, you smell so good. So I would highly recommend Sauvage. It has a woodsy smell. And it makes when you smell it, it takes your mind to your man. Because that's what it was just doing. And that's why I got quiet. So I do recommend Sauvage. It's strong, it's woodsy, but when it kind of dies down and he walks past you, get ready. It's a winner. I actually bought that one, I think, over Christmas, and it came with a travel size. It came with this. So it came with a couple of other things, and I think the lotion as well. So he has a few of these, and I'm so happy because it smells so good. Dior, you did a good job with this one. I like it. For men. These are men's colognes. So recently I was in Macy's looking for another cologne for him for his birthday. And I talked to a gentleman in Macy's who actually recommended one that I had never heard of. So we hear of all the big ones, right? And of course, Dior is a big one. The next one I'm going to review is a big one too. But he let me smell this. This is a Zaro. This is called a Zaro, the Most Wanted. That's what it is. And I was a little reluctant because really I like to review the big name perfumes and colognes, but when I smelled it, it smelled so much like my husband. So it's a step down from that more woodsy scent. And it's different. And it's so different that at first, when I gave it to my husband for his birthday, he was kind of like, I don't know about this one. Because it didn't have that traditional scent that he likes. But once he got used to it and he wore it, I was like, you are so sexy. I love when you put on a Zorro. I think they did a really good job on this. And I like, I told you guys I'm a bottle person, and I do like the way the bottle looks. It looks very masculine. The color of it, and the scent is more, God dog, I'm a female. I don't know how to put it in men's terms. It has a little bit of sweetness to it. And I know that's the wrong thing to say for men. And he's going to kill me when he sees the video. He's going to be like, do not tell people I'm sweet. I'm not saying that, gentlemen. What I'm saying is it's a step down from being woodsy. So it doesn't have that really like a barrel smell. I can't explain it. You know how red wine sometimes can taste like it's still in a barrel? And then there are some red wines that they drop a little bit of sweetness in, and then you're kind of just a tiny bit, and you're kind of like, oh, okay. Yeah. And so that's why initially he didn't feel it. But I was like, no, give it a chance because it smells really good. And this is actually what he had on this morning. I was like, ooh. So I do recommend this highly. Okay. The next one is actually my favorite. It is my favorite. Visually, it's my favorite smell. Oh, man. It's Jimmy Choo. So this one is really expensive to me. Anything over $200. So I bought him the really big one. It's expensive to me, but ladies, it is well worth the money. Jimmy Choo is by far my favorite for my husband. It smells so damn good. I don't know what I think they put some testosterone in a bottle. Jimmy Choo, this is a winner for men. I think, I just got to smell it. Make sure I don't spray it in my eyes so I can smell my husband. See it. I think it has that combination of that woodsy smell that men are looking for, combined with a drop of red wine. And it lasts all day. And that's what I want to say my husband said about Zorro, and he also said that about Sauvage. In particular, Zorro, he said, I didn't think it lasts all day because I didn't spray it on. He sprayed it on, and I didn't smell it when he got home, and he corrected me. He said, no, this lasts all day. I didn't spray a lot because I kept smelling it all day. And I said, oh, okay. So all three of them last all day. But when he gets home from work, and he has on Jimmy Choo, I keep telling him, come here, sweetie. Let me smell you. Come and give me a kiss. Let me smell you. Jimmy Choo. Get this one. Above all of them, get this one first. You're going to like it a lot. Take my word for it. And so, ladies, I buy a lot of perfume for myself. I'm going to review some teen perfumes as well because my daughter is now getting into perfumes, and so we're gonna have to do a review together about some of her favorite perfumes geared toward her age. She wants to wear like the $200 perfumes, and I told her, you want to get a job because mommy is not buying you $200 perfumes. Okay, so she's been wearing mine, which is fine, but I found some that actually fit her, and I can still smell that Jimmy Choo. Okay, so I did buy one for myself because I've been kind of focused on my husband and my daughter. But listen, I'm getting ready to buy like 4 perfumes. So I will do another perfume review for us ladies. Just give me another like 2 weeks and I'll release it. In the meantime, for my birthday, I always buy myself something, right? So I decided to try Good Girl by Carolina Herrera out of New York. This is what the box looks like. I'm a sucker, a complete sucker for what the bottle looks like. And this had me going insane. And my daughter, right? And so I was like, this is just too cute. It is so me. I should show you some of my heels. I'm looking at them. This is so me. Not this dang high. I'm too old now. But high enough, right? High enough when I smell that Jimmy Choo. So this is Carolina Herrera. Does it smell good? Yes. Is it one of my favorites? Absolutely not. No. Number 1, I do not like paying money for perfumes that do not last. It drives me insane. I can't stand it. I don't like it, and I won't buy it again. Now, there are several perfumes for Carolina Herrera, so I suggest you try them. Plus, the bottles are so damn cute. They really are. This one, however, I won't buy again. This is Good Girl. This is the 1.7 fluid ounces. So I only bought the small one just based upon, the fact that it smelled good. But buying it again, I will not do. And more than likely, I'll give this one to my daughter because she likes it. And since she's in school, she doesn't need her perfume to last all day. But I do suggest if you just want like a after shower splash, this one would be good. But don't count on it being on you by the time you get home from work and see your man, okay? So that is my review for today. We have some more coming up. Make sure you subscribe to me on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. It helps me with all of the things that I'm doing. And I was thinking this morning, if I had enough subscribers, I could be writing more manuals. People are starting to buy them manuals, which is great. And when I say manuals, I'm talking about my manuals, such as this special education journal. I can continue writing those. I write that for all of you, not for myself. So I'm giving you what's in my brain and the things that I know that help parents, for example. I could be doing more work in other areas as well. Increasing the subscribers on YouTube really helps. So if you could hit the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. If you would check out my website, leave comments on it. All of those things help me. So that is your perfume review. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my videos and for supporting me. I appreciate it. I am who I am because you support me. Have a good weekend.